Now, I know a lot of people try to give advice and tips on how to figure it out, but I think there's really one question you have to ask yourself, and this should determine it for you. What would you do if you can do it all the time? It's simple. What would you do if you can do it all the time? Money wasn't a problem. Priorities from anything else were not a problem. What would you do? As I think about it, I'm sure a writer would write. I'm sure a painter would paint. I'm sure a singer would sing. This is just my opinion, but I think everyone has a purpose. Everyone has something they were meant to do. I could remember, my mom told me when I was 2, 3 years old, I was counting her change. When I was 4 and 5, I could remember asking my dad what the value of each thing in our house was. What's that TV worth? What is this worth? What is that worth? I can remember playing with my little toy cars, and I would line them up based on what they're worth. I know it sounds insane, but that's what I did, and I enjoyed it. Kindergarten came around, and I would go grab Lucky Stones from my next door neighbor, and I would bring them to school and sell them. 2nd grade, I saw this one little girl making these paper boxes. I thought they were the coolest thing, so I said to her I would pay her $0.25 for each box she made. I took those boxes and sold them for 50 cents a piece. 6th, 7th, 8th grade, I was selling candy, and then I started getting into headphones, and one summer I made $20,000. That's just what I was. That's who I was. I liked selling things. I liked business. I like working with people. I like communicating. I love that stuff. I heard someone say once that if you watch a group of kindergartners during playtime, you may be able to predict a majority of their future careers. You'll see the future architects playing with blocks. You'll see the graphic designers drawing and coloring. You'll see the future athletes wrestling or playing tag. You'll see the future teachers and educators helping other kids. I think it's so natural, but for some reason, whether it's just going through schooling or it's our environment at home or whatever it is, we forget who we are. I believe at a very young age, we understand exactly who we are. But that image gets distorted as time goes on. So I encourage you, think about who you used to be. What did you used to love to do? And I don't know if this applies to everyone, but I just look at my situation and I look at other people's. You see all these people going to college or not going to college, but the thing is, do they have a plan? So, you could succeed or fail at either path. Like for me, for instance, I'm not going to college. I guarantee 10 years from now, I'm going to look back and say, that was a good decision. But I know who I am. I understand what I want and I understand what I'm going to do. I think it really comes down to self-awareness. Who are you? What is your purpose, your passion? What do you love to do? And to really simplify it, what do you enjoy? Don't make this hard. Turn off all your electronics. Turn off your phone. Turn off the music. Go sit in your room at your desk or on your bed and just think about it. What do you enjoy? If it helps, take out a piece of paper and start writing out things. What you love to do. Another great way to figure it out is what is the one thing you can do that when you're doing that, time goes by so fast. I've heard of artists going in at 6 p.m. to record a song. The next time they look at the clock, it's 6:45 a.m. And it's crazy to think, but that's how dedicated, that's how much in love they are with what they're doing. So if you guys are making YouTube videos, if you guys are pursuing something and trying to go to college, really think about it. Is this what you want? Would you do this for free? What would you do if you could do it all the time?